Hello YouTube, here I have another OU battle, and this was surprisingly the luckiest game I've ever had, and this guy, I don't know what was wrong with him, but he had a completely monotype dragon team, and once my LATIOS had started on a rampage, it just wouldn't stop, so out comes his Dragonite, and I go into my Chansey's lead, because I know I can use Thunder Wave and just stop any setups that are going to happen with any of his Pokemon. So he uses Dragon Lance. Oh no, I go for the Reflect. Oh yeah, I negate his attack first, and then I'm going to Thunder Wave, and then I'm going to switch. So now he's just a normal Dragonite with double speed, and now he's a normal Dragonite with quartered speed. So up one for Chansey. Anyway, my gay hair is gonna switch. Oh crap! No, we had a Lumberry, which isn't good. He goes for an Outrage. I know I can take this pretty solidly because the Reflect is up, and I know. Just remember, I don't switch out. Actually, I use Seismic Toss, so which is a bit stupid. I could have switched out at this point, and I don't know, Outrage. I don't know if I want to switch out to. That's the problem. He goes for he has to go for Outrage again. He's locked into that now, and it's not gonna kill me unless he gets crit, which he doesn't. And I go for Soft Boiled because I'm stalling, which is really stupid. I should have switched. Okay, takes that like a boss and heals up all his health. And I can just switch the camera holder. Wow. And he got paralyzed this turn, which is lovely, and he's confused, and I go for the Seismic Toss this time. Sure is nice, and I get 100 damage, but obviously Dragonite has high HP, so it's going to be maybe a 4-hit KO, it looks like. He's confused, but he manages to get off his Outrage anyway, and he's going to do considerable damage. I mean, he's paralyzed and confused. There's a 30% chance that he'll attack me, so... Anyway, I think he gets a crit. Does he? No. Oh, the Reflect was down, okay. Anyway, down goes Gyarados. And he's ready for action. And I intimidate his motherfucker. And I go for a substitute, which was nice. No, he's gonna... Is he? No, he gets off his attack, which is annoying because there's a 30% chance, and 2 of that equals a 15% chance he's gonna hit both, so it's kind of annoying, but oh well. Gyarados is the bulky Gyarados, which can just Dragon Dance after a sub, so couldn't then substitute. He's paralyzed finally. I get my reward, and he's confused, so this Dragonite is basically becoming my setup fodder. And I go for a DD. Well, he withdraws into his LATIOS, which I find pretty cool. I like LATIOS. They're really, really powerful. And I had one here with an expert belt, which is absolutely insane. Its special attack, it just rockets everything. Well, especially when there's expert belt, because if it's a dragon type Pokemon, there is no return for that dragon type Pokemon. He goes for a Thunderbolt. Now, I know I'm dead if this hits me when I am not DD'd, so my substitute fades, and I go for another Dragon Lance. Now, remember this, I have 2 Dragon Lances up. Okay? 2 Dragon Lances. And now watch. I expect, oh yes, I'll easily outspeed this motherfucker. I say to myself, oh no, he outspeeds me and takes out Gyarados. So I basically just set up for nothing. Another kick in the balls. So now, things were looking bad. Like, things were looking terrible. It's been 11 moves, and I was getting raped. Two of my best Pokemon have been eliminated. All I have left is Lucario, LATIOS, and some other noobs. So, he goes for a Thunderbolt. Now, I'm guessing he's scarfed because he went for Thunderbolt. Then I go for the Sword Stance, just so I can get off on extreme speed. I know I'm not going to take him out because LATIOS is naturally bulky. So, I just want to deal some damage with Lucario because he's he's a pretty solid thing. I like him a lot. If only extreme speed was stab though, because then he'd be insane. Anyway, down goes Lucario from the crit, but it doesn't matter, and Lucario gets fucked, and in goes Horse Core, which is my blue score, my blue scorpion who can fly. He withdraws and he goes into his King Dra. I can't even remember what I used here. This is such a long time ago. I use Earthquake, which is very sweet. Does no damage at all though. And my Poison Orb is activated. He goes for an Ice Beam. Fucks me over a bit. I think it does... Oh, crit, 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 crit. No. Holy shit. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. Okay. I go into my Latios, and I know I cannot speed a Kingdra. So I just go for whoa. Okay. That was a misclick. I'm pretty sure that's a misclick. It doesn't matter anyway. I take him out. He goes into his Latios. I know this thing's gonna be way quicker. He goes for Draco Immediate, and it misses. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Anyway, yeah, and I Dragon Pulse that bitch. That's revenge, you son of a bitch, for being so quick. And down goes his Latios. And from here on, it's a sweep. And out comes Hydreigon, and now I cannot speed, because my base speed is much higher, and this is a jolly-natured Latios. I go for the Dragon Pulse. And it does some not jolly, timid. Sorry, timid. Don't hate me. Anyway, and down goes his Hydreigon. Lovely, lovely, jubbly stuff. Oh yes, the joys of a Latios sweep. Because, I mean, yeah, I was very, very lucky, but Pokemon is 30% about luck. 30%, I'm guessing. I'm gonna go for the Dragon Pulse and the random calculations. It does. I don't say it spoils it, because it makes it what it is. I mean, people say, "Oh, hacks are so annoying," but they're meant to be there. It makes the game fun. It makes it very annoying and frustrating, but still. I mean, it doesn't make it a set thing. Like, I mean, if there was no hacks, then you wouldn't know who'd win from the beginning. Like, critical hits are so important in the game. They're interesting, and I think it makes it better. So it's my opinion. Inbox me if you think differently. Anyway, I go Dragon Pulse again, and now that's 5 of his 6 Pokemon down. And he goes into his final Pokemon, which is his Dragonite, who is paralyzed, and he is confused. Oh, no, it's not confused anymore, because switch out, but I go for the Dragon Pulse, and that's going to be game. So, I'm sorry I won that wave, but it was pretty funny from my point of view. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I really enjoyed that.